Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the ClubV1 and ClearAccept Phase 1 webinar regarding integrated payments. I'm Simon Barratt, and I'm the new business manager at Club Systems. I've been with the company now for 21 years, so you may have seen me at your golf club, at company events such as roadshows and also golf industry events too. The webinar will last around 30 minutes and it will be recorded. We will email everyone registered a link to this recording later in the week. A webinar is a verbal one-way communication tool, but you can ask any questions in the messaging system at the bottom of this screen. Our customer relationship manager, Ryan O'Connor, is opposite me and will respond to anything he can throughout. We will collate all the questions and email you questions and answers later in the week with our contact details on too. So you should all now be able to see my screen. So a few seconds. So integrated online payments for subscriptions. So you can create all your subscriptions through ClubV1 and members can pay for them online via our members app, the members area on the website, or how do I pay? Till top-ups. So again, members can pay for, can top up the bar card via again, a till as normal, and also through the members app and members area. Competition purse top-ups. So these are becoming very popular now. So members can top up their competitions purse. You could still have one purse, or you could separate it, as I mentioned, with the competitions purse. And again, they can top up this comps purse as well. So that when somebody books into a competition, or if you preferred signs into a competition, it can take the money off their account at that point in time. There's also the option for green fee and open booking payments as well. So members can pay for the green fees with guests or for visitors, can book their tea times and also pay online as well, and also for open bookings. I'm also going to show you a short video of our integrated in-person payments via the Merlin Touch EPOS system. So that when you sell an item on the till, for example, a Peroni, let's say £5, you will automatically send the £5 to the credit card terminal. And then once the payment has been processed with a debit card or a credit card, it will tell the till it's been processed and finalize the transaction. So making it a seamless, one seamless event. So how do I pay? Powered by ClearAccept offer the best rates guaranteed. There's no monthly gateway fees. So this could potentially save you up to £540 a year. There's no authorization fees, refund charges, or PCI charges either. And there's also a one-click refund through ClubV1, which is now live and available. So this basically means is that if somebody needed a refund, you don't need to do it through ClubV1 and potentially your existing merchant's account. You can do it all through ClubV1 in one click of a button. The card machine integration with Merlin Touch EPOS, so the till system we supply you. ClearAccept will offer £500 towards getting out of your existing contract. There's more ways to accept payments in ClubV1, online, in person, and over the phone. The system can also reduce admin time with easy reporting and reconciliation as well. So the payment features coming soon. So these are coming in the next few weeks or couple of months. So we're working hard on these. Saving card details. So if you've got a member that maybe tops up quite a lot, you have to maybe currently put all their card details multiple times. So each time they top up, you have to put the card details in each time. So what there will be an option of saving the card details. So the member can save their card details. So they can just choose to top up, say £20, £30, and press a button and it'll top up automatically. Saving a lot of time. There's an integrated virtual terminal as well. So maybe your golf club has a credit card terminal in the office, and you may take subscription payments through that credit card terminal, or card holder not present transactions as well. So over the phone transactions through a credit card terminal, you may be paying a monthly fee for this terminal, and also maybe high rates for that terminal as well. So what an integrated virtual terminal is, you can just access the system through a web browser to take payments online or securely. There's also the option of reoccurring payments coming forward soon as well. So if you do direct debits or maybe standing orders, if you've got a subscription that's maybe £1,200, you can split it into £100 a month. and it will take the £100 straight off their debit card each month as well. There's also the option of auto top-ups coming soon as well, so that once the member has saved their details, they can then choose that once they reach maybe £5, for example, it will automatically top them up £30. So the member can choose what they would like to do with that. So again, that's all coming soon. There'll be also a mass competition refunds for open competitions. So for example, if you have to abandon a competition for any reason, you can do a mass refund, which will also refund other credit cards and debit cards as well. And currently, you might need to do that within ClubV1 and also through your current merchant provider. And as I mentioned earlier, there's new integrated card machines, which will be available towards the end of January this year, so literally in the next few weeks. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share my other screen with you. Just give me a few seconds. So you should now be able to see ClubV1. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the subscription side. So creating the bill and also the member making payments online. So me as an administrator, you go to finance. So I'm just going to do a quick bill one actually. So we'll go to finance, go to the annual bill section. What you can do, in my test system, I've got 98 people in my test system. I just want to bill people within a certain category. I could bill everybody if I wanted to. I'm just going to do a certain category. So I've got 25 categories in my test system. I just want to bill everybody within a 7-day 30 to 50 category. Okay. Fine. Now I've got 14 people to bill. I'm one of those people. Continue. So in the description there, I put it here, bill run 2023. So you can name the actual bill run that's been done. So I've just put it 7-day 30 to 50. You can also give it a starting bill number. So what I might do, I might put 2023, the word is zeros and ones, so that'll be bill number 1, starting with 2023. So you can easily see that bill number in there, and you know it relates to 2023. Bill date, I'll leave it as today's date and also the due date as well. And you've got the option to edit bill text. So if you edit the bill text, you can put any text on the bill that you might like. So this could be, if you want to pay online, please visit the members area on the website or the members app. Continue. Raise the bills. So it's that simple to do a bill run through the software. In my test system, I've just set it up as a penny for the subscription. So I can see down there, they're all a penny. I think this person has a locker. That's why it's got £50 and 51 pence. So you can always undo a bill run if you wanted to. If you made a mistake, you can undo it. Or if you're happy, you can print it and print the bill run. You can then choose whether you want to print them all out. Email stroke print. It will email everybody with an email address and print out a bill for people without an email address. But in this case, I just want to print them all and generate. Let's give that a few seconds to generate those 14 bills on the screen. It'll only be a couple more seconds. So here's my bill now with the bill number. All the relevant text you can add on the bill that you wanted to as well. So you can have the default text on there, and there's the penny in billed. So if you're on, say ClubV1 Management or ClubV1 Select, you have this How Do I Pay reference code. So if you take that code, you can put in these details here. If you want to pay online, please visit How Do I Pay. So the member can then go to How Do I Pay, put the code into here and press Find. You're going to find the bill and be able to pay for the bill online. I'm just going to take you through a different way of doing it though. So that's the bill there. What the member can also do, if you're on ClubV1 Premium or Ultimate, you may have a website from us, or you could have the members area on your existing website if you wanted to. So this is one of the Club Systems websites. The member can click on the members area, and it will take them through to the members area to then be able to log in as a member. So this is how the members area looks. This members area is also the same user interface as the members app. So the members app is free of charge for your members to download, and it's an app. So it's the same user interface for the app as well as the members area. So the member now can go to finance at the top, And they've got the option of competition balance. So that's where they can top up the competitions person if they wanted to. But you've got the option of subscriptions. So there's the penny build I've just done a few minutes ago as an administrator. So me as a member now, I can click on here, go to pay. So when I showed you how do I pay option before, if you put the code in, you'll pretty much go straight to the screen for you. So now there's the penny. Yeah, you pay using ClearAccept. And it pre-populates the details of your ClubV1 system for the member, and press the option to confirm. So it's asking for my card details now. So this is a completely live system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this onto my other screen because I'm going to be putting my actual card details into the system for all this. So it's completely live. So I'm just going to put my name on the card. So I'm going to do a copy and paste from the other screen. My credit card number, my expiry date, and also my CVV number, and pay. So that's going through now, and that's a success. So I'll just drag this back. You can see the screen has now got success on it. It's authorized and made the payment. So I'll close that out. On the members area, I'm just going to refresh the screen now. So out of finance, go to subscription, you can now see payment's been done. So it's that quick, it's instant. Okay. So what the system will also do as well, it will email me as a member to say I've paid the golf club a penny. It will also email the golf club as well to say Simon Barratt has paid the golf club a penny. So I go back to the members, go back to the main administration system and search for my name. There's my member record. So again, this is what the administrator would do. On the finance section, which I'm already on, it shows here, there's the annual bill I just did, and there's the payments as well. So if I click onto the payment, you've got the option of unallocating the money if you wanted to, or actually cancelling the payment. So if we go to cancel the payment, and yes, that's now cancelled the payment. I think I've actually done that incorrectly. I should have unallocated the payment. And then when you unallocated the payment, you can then do a refund, and that'll refund the payment straight back onto the member's credit card. Okay. So what I'll do now, if I go back into the members app and go to finance and go to the members card, you've now got the option of doing back office top-ups. So if I click onto the bar purse or the shop purse or the comps purse, you can rename these purses as you like. So it could be bar, it could be catering, it could be competitions, it could be a savings account as well. So we click into the bar account and then top up this purse. You can then choose how much you want to top up, which account you want to top up. So it's added in my members details in there and confirm. Again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my card details into that. So just give me a few seconds again. I'm just going to add my card details in. And press the option of pay. So that's now been a success. It's topped up my members card, so I close that screen down. Just refresh the screen again now. Just give it a few seconds. It's now topped up the members account there for the £10. So going back to the main system, going back to the member screen, you've now got the option of within the EPOS side, you can now see on the EPOS screen for this member, you've now got the £10 top up. So for any reason, if you need to refund that at all, for any reason, you can go to finance at the top. Click on the option of merchant payments, and you do have the option now at the bottom for a refund. So if you did do a refund, you can do refund that refund monies onto the debit card if you wanted to, and refund. That'll take the £10 off the member's account and also refund them straight to their debit card or credit card. One thing I missed a few seconds ago is that once the payment has been done within ClubV1, you can go to finance at the top. and you've got the payment audit report. So this is getting very popular. I just want to make sure you know about this. You can download the payment audit report into CSV, or you can show it on the screen. So if I show this on the screen now, you can choose a date range in there. So I'm going to search for the whole year. So remember, this is for subscriptions. You can search for all the subscriptions that have been paid via ClearAccept if you wanted to, or select all payments that have been put within ClubV1 for subscriptions. You press the option of print. It now shows all the payments that have been made. So there's all your penny payments and your refunds, etc. So, for example, this one down here, Simon Barratt paid £100 cash, and that £100 was allocated to subscriptions with that nominal code. Okay, so that's the subscription side, and also the till top-ups as well. So what I'm going to show you now, I'm just going to show you a quick short video regarding the till system and the integration with the credit card machines. So this video now, this shows our new till hardware. So it's a 15-inch screen, so the buttons are larger. It's a lot clearer and very responsive screen as well. We have you may have members cards in club systems as well. So the members cards might have a swipe in the back as well as the contactless chip. So with the contactless chip, we supply contactless members cards readers. So what happens is you could have a contactless reader on the bar, so a member's going to hand the card over to the member of staff, and then for the member of staff to hand it back again. The member can tap their member's card, the member's loyalty card, against that white reader, and it'll process the transaction. So it makes it a lot quicker. They have to hand cards over, etc. But of course, you've still got the swipe on the till if you wanted to. But what this is going to show you now, this is going to show you the link between the till and the credit card machine. So I'm just going to play this now. So I'm just selling a couple of items on the till. Press the option of credit card. It's asking which credit card machine it will link to, because you might have two linking to one till. It's now sent the transaction straight to the credit card machine and tapping the credit card against the credit card machine. It's now processing that. Once it approves it, it tells the till it's been approved to finalize it off. Okay, so it makes it a lot streamlined, less errors. So, for example, the member of staff presses cash, remember, if it was a credit card, it's a nightmare in the back office to reconcile, to work out what people are pressed, and you might have missing transactions somewhere. So what I'm going to move on to now is tea booking for visitors. So again, if we go back to the website, I've got an option for visitor booking. So again, we offer a tea booking system, which is all integrated within ClubV1. So if we go back to ClubV1, you've got a tea sheet there, and you've also got the club website integration as well. So whenever you create a competition in our system, it will add the competition straight onto the tea sheet. If we click onto the option for visitor booking, this is what a visitor would do. Straight from the website, it's then got on here any messages for that particular day. They can choose which day they want to book. So, for example, members can book 14 days in advance, visitors 7 days in advance, and they can choose which tea time. The visitor can now choose which tea time they want to book, whether it's 18 holes or 9 holes. So, may as well book 3 o'clock. It's asking for the first name. So let's call that Barratt 2, for example. Email address, barratt2@aol.com. Let's put a telephone number in. You can also add playing partners. So if you add a playing partner, you can use the default guest details, so you don't have to put the visitor doesn't have to put the second person's details in. Or they could do if they wanted to, and then add the guest. I won't do that now, I'll just cancel that. You've also got the option of services as well. So click into services. I've created buggy service, left-hand club hire, right-hand club hire, trolleys. And it does a stock check as well. So I did click onto buggy, and it will do a stock check. So I've normally got 10 in stock, or done a pre-booking already, so it's showing there's 9. You've also got the option of, in my test system, I've turned on all the different options. So this person has the option to allow members to join any partial tea times, and also allow visitors to join any partial tea times. So you as a club can decide whether to turn all those off, turn them off, don't give them the option of pressing those options. So there's the transaction there for £15 and proceed. To pay now, £15 to pay the club 0. You put your default terms and conditions in there as well. But then the visitor can choose whether they want to opt in to receive further marketing emails from this club. So when the visitor puts the details in, it stores them in ClubV1. But once they tick that box, you're going to be able to email them their further marketing information, confirm and pay. So they can then pay using ClearAccept, and they can then just put their email address in, any address in there, country from, and also just put confirm. Okay, this comes to the payment screen. So I'm just going to take this onto the other screen now because it's using my card details again. And the name. My card number. Expiry date and CVV number. So that's just processing now. And again, it's a success. So what you'll see now, if I go back to ClubV1 and go to the fee sheet, see there, I've got Simon Barratt on there as a visitor, it's booked for. So again, you can do back office, and so members in the back office, members can book themselves through the app or members area, etc. So done that, it's taken all the payments, and it's all gone through. So again, for any reason, if you need to refund that for any reason and cancel the booking within finance, within merchant payments, you can do a search, you can do a find and search for this payment if you wanted to. Further down there, you've got the booking there, and again, you can refund it if you wanted to, and I'll take them off the cheat sheet as well. The kind of last thing I want to show you is to do opens. So many clubs are now moving over to our open system because it's all integrated. So when somebody books into an open, it gets put straight to your ClubV1 system with their CDH number and their handicap index, etc. So each night it will update the handicap index so that on the day of the open, they'll be able to put their scores in on a touchscreen of the club, or you can enter them through the back office software. So again, if I go onto the website, got an option for opens on my website. And it's got all the available opens that are within my test system. So I've got January open, the member's price of £10, visitor price £15. The system also handles invitationals as well. So me as a member or visitor, in this case I'll do it as a member, I'm going to view competition. I'm logged in as a member, okay? Because I'm already logged in. If you weren't logged in, you'll be as a visitor and you'll be charged £15 rather than the £10. So me as a member now, I can click on the T10 one. It's pre-populated my details, and you can also add another member or a visitor if you wanted to be open. So if you add a visitor, you can fill out the visitor details in here, but you've got the option of the CDH number. So some golf clubs may make it mandatory for a CDH number, which is fine. It will put them straight into your system with the home club, their handicap index, and their CDH number. But also within ClubV1, there's a setting where you can turn on this option here. So if you not know, so the visitor can actually type in their handicap and club if you wanted them to do that as well. So in this case, just book themselves in and pay. So you've got all the details in there and pay using ClearAccept. Again, you can just add in, the visitor can add in their details and add in which country they're from, as well as the postcode. Confirm. Again, this is the last time I do this. So I'm just going to add my card details in. Again, this will be the last time. And pay. Because I've done it so many times, it's asking me to verify it through my app on my mobile phone. So it has done this before. So I'm just going to log into my app on my mobile phone for security, just to approve the transaction. So yeah, I'm going to approve that through my normal banking app, and I'll approve that. Just need to go back to the website and then approve the transaction. Now that's a success. So now, if we go back into ClubV1, you've got the option for fixtures. You can click on this button here and it just shows you your competitions that are coming up. So there's the January Open that I've got. If you click onto the January Open there and go to the booking, you can then see that I'm on the T-sheet now, but you've also got the option for charges. So in the charges here, you've got the history, and you'll be able to see in here Simon Barratt's booking for that open. Again, if you need to take them out for any reason, you can then refund them, and that's going to refund them through ClearAccept. So it'll remove the booking, it'll refund them, so they can then make the booking again, or if they make a mistake, as I say, they can take themselves out. There's also going to be the option for a mass refund as well, too. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to move you back onto the other screen. If you just give me a second. So that brings an end to this first webinar regarding online payments, but there will be another one soon once more functionality is available. We will also be organising webinars on our other modules over the next few months on topics such as T-booking too. We will contact you again once these have been arranged. If you haven't already registered, we are holding roadshows all over the UK and Ireland in the next few weeks. You will be able to see these venues and dates, and also be able to register on our website, which is www.clubsystems.com. I think there's a tab at the top and also a tab in the middle of the screen to access these. As mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, we will email you all later this week with the answers to your questions. The webinar link, we will also send you the webinar link and our contact details as well on this email. Thank you again for attending today's webinar, and hopefully see you again on one very soon.